Hi everybody, welcome to Jin's Wall Street News. According to the U.S. Census Bureau and the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, housing starts, a measure of new residential construction, rebounded 9.6% in August. Atlanta Fed's GDPNow estimates U.S. real GDP growth at 2.9% for the third quarter 2024. The Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell delivered remarks at the press conference after the FOMC meeting on Wednesday. Quote, "Today, the Federal Open Market Committee decided to reduce the degree of policy restraint by lowering our policy interest rate by a half percentage point. 10-year Treasury yield rises to 3.72% after Jerome Powell's remarks. For the U.S. stocks, S&P 500 fell 0.29% Wednesday after hitting a record high. According to the U.S. Census Bureau and the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, housing starts, a measure of new residential construction, rebounded 9.6% in August to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 1,356,000. Building permits also increased 4.9% in August from the previous month to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 1,475,000. For your information, in July, U.S. housing starts hit the lowest level since May 2020, then it jumped 9.6% in August. According to the Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta, GDPNow estimates U.S. real GDP growth at 2.9%, down from 3% on September 17th, updated based on the housing starts report. The Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell delivered remarks at the press conference at the FOMC meeting on Wednesday. Quote, "The labor market has cooled from its formerly overheated state. Inflation has eased substantially from a peak of 7% to an estimated 2.2% as of August. Today, the Federal Open Market Committee decided to reduce the degree of policy restraint by lowering our policy interest rate by a half percentage point. We also decided to continue to reduce our securities holdings." When it comes to the FOMC participants' assessments of appropriate monetary policy, Jerome Powell said, quote, "If the economy evolves as expected, the median participant projects that the appropriate level of the federal funds rate will be 4.4% at the end of this year and 3.4% at the end of 2025. These median projections are lower than in June, consistent with the projections for lower inflation and higher unemployment, as well as the changed balance of risks." 10-year Treasury yield rebounded as U.S. retail sales and industrial production in August came in stronger than expected, and it rises further to 3.72% as U.S. housing starts rebounded in August, and Jerome Powell said, quote, "We are going to be making decisions meeting by meeting based on the incoming data, the evolving outlook, the balance of risks," end quote. For the US stocks, S&P 500 fell 0.29% Wednesday after hitting a record high right after the Federal Reserve issued the FOMC statement at 2 p.m. The Dow Jones Industrial Average lost 0.25% and the tech-heavy Nasdaq slid 0.31%. Okay, this is the end of today's news. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.